Hello, everyone. This is Staci. Welcome to The Landing. The Landing. Such a simple phrase with so much meaning. The landing refers to a spot along the shore that served many purposes over time, including a mail terminal, fishing hub, and gathering place for the community. The area holds cultural and historical significance for locals, often evoking memories of kinship, fishing, and days gone by. We at the Core Sound Waterfowl Museum and Heritage Center hope this podcast will serve similar purposes for our audience. Just as the landing was a central hub for information, community gatherings, and local culture, our podcast aims to provide valuable insights, engaging stories, and essential information. We aspire to create a space where listeners can connect, learn, and feel a sense of community, drawing inspiration from the rich history and multifaceted role of the landing throughout Down East. Here's a sneak peek of what is waiting for you at the landing.
I just was raised up down there. My father built his fish house in 1941, and I was born in 42, so I was pretty much raised in the fish house. I was always down there with my father. When I was playing as a kid, or even when I got old enough, I could pick up a shovel. And I just enjoyed doing that kind of work, and worked in the fish house and right on up until I ran the fish house a couple of years after I graduated. And the fishing around the island got so bad that I eventually went in the Coast Guard and done something different. But the landing was what I really enjoyed. It was more than anything else. I've always said if I could have done something and made a living out of it, it would be in the water or something to land it.
It was all the fishermen, because they had their boats there, and they would have a little net house. And I think a lot of them just built a little net house, even if they didn't own the property right there. The person that owned it would just let them build a little net house there, because they didn't see the landing as we do now, such valuable land.
One of the unique things about the landing here is that even though it abutted the sea and there were homes on the shore, the landing was considered communal property. There was no such thing as barriers to keep you from going east, west, or north, south on the landing. It was assumed that everybody had a right to the landing. And so that meant that people living on the island, whether you had waterfront property or not, you had access to the water, because you could either go down a path or even through people's yards to get to the shore where boats were kept.
I look forward to meeting you at noon on Thursdays to the landing, where we may gather, learn, and grow together.